I hope your day is full of Rob Kardashian sock line and Crumbl cookies and Prince Albert piercings, guys. Prince Albert piercings. Gotta have those. We have an amazing episode of Shenk for you this week with the one, the only comedian Gabby Lamb. But before we get into this week's episode of Shenk with Gabby, there's just a few things I want to tell you about. One, I am coming to Brea, Oxnard, and San Diego. I'm going to pull up the exact dates of that now. It's May 14th, 15th, and 16th. So get tickets to that. Oxnard is on the 15th. Brea is on the 14th. And San Diego is on the 16th, and it's going to be Kim Congdon and I. Josh Potter is featuring, so come out, buy tickets to that. It's going to be a really fun time. And then I'm coming to Detroit. That's right, I will be coming to Detroit, the House of Comedy, May 23rd and May 24th. Get tickets. It's my first time coming to Detroit, so tell your friends about it. And patreon.com/Sara Weinshenk for bonus content. And before we get into this week's episode of Shenk with Gabby, go check out my latest new series on my YouTube. It's called Shenk on the Street, where I go to different conventions. We have a vampire convention that already went up, and then also the latest episode is at a Dragon Ball Z convention. So go check that out, and then patreon.com/Sara Weinshenk for bonus content. And let's do it. Let's get into this week's episode of Shenk with the one, the only comedian Gabby Lamb. Guys, here it is. It's a lot of hair.
It's a lot of hair, and it's a lot of bleached hair. And bleached hair, sweetie.
It doesn't hold up.
It doesn't hold up. And it's so high maintenance. Okay. You know what? We're going to survive.
I mean, I can't even begin to tell you what's going on with my hair. And if I look close, I will see grays, and it will send me over the edge. So I'm just not.
Yours is like a nice natural.
It's a little too natural
healthy
for me. It's feeling a little too natural.
And
that's kind of the problem.
And that is the problem with being an aging woman.
I don't want it to be natural.
I know.
But it's so expensive, dude.
Dude.
Every time I get my base, it's $200. If I want to get my base and my highlights, it's another $200. That's $400.
And to me, that's a cheap day. This shit.
And I'm like,
what did I do?
What do you mean? Because of how much you spend on your hair?
So expensive. Now
How
I'm
much
thinking
are the extensions? Like $1,000?
The extensions were, I think, $700, and then to install it was
like
$400.
it's flooring.
Literally, like it's flooring. To install was $400. The extensions were $700. And then on top of the highlighting, that's like another $450. So it's just like, what are we doing?
Why is it that much? Just to look presentable?
And it's like,
and sometimes I'm like, I'll drop $400 and then I'll feel unstoppable.
No.
And then
and then you just feel worse and you have
less
negative
money.
$400.
And you have less money, and then you're like, well, I guess I can go to the grocery store and live within my means this week.
Never.
The grocery store and I have a weird relationship.
Why? Because do you go?
I'm bad at like thinking of meals.
Yeah, I can't do it.
I go, yogurt? Okay, I could have some yogurt one day.
One day.
I'm not like...
And every time I buy yogurt, I'm like, okay, I'm going to eat this for breakfast until I run out.
And I don't.
No, never.
I have so many yogurt. And then now I have a thing of eggs that I wasted, and I'm like shaming myself because there's like an egg crisis.
There's an egg crisis, yeah.
I'm a pig.
Yeah. I
bought these expensive eggs and I didn't even eat them.
No, they're just sitting. I do that all the time. I went out this morning, got a $50 breakfast.
From where?
Where'd you go?
Where are you eating?
Down the street from my place. Got a smoothie, a coffee, and some fucking egg plate.
Okay, but that's the thing. You can't do 2 beverages in 2025, dude.
I know,
a
you
smoothie
can't.
and a coffee? Are you out of your
a
mind?
Smoothie, coffee,
That's
and
like a
breakfast.
small business loan.
It was crazy. It was too much.
And then what else did you get?
I got the eggs, some
when
chicken
I get
sausage.
eggs out in public, I go, I could have made these eggs.
All of it. I could have I have the food at home. Why did I do?
Because it doesn't taste as good when it comes
It
from
tastes
the
like shit. I did it
kitchen.
yesterday. It tasted like shit. It tasted so fucking bad.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Shenk. I'm Sara Weinshenk, and today's guest is, you know her, you love her. It's the return of Gabby Lamb, everyone.
We're just starting right now, right?
Yeah, we
Look
might.
at that.
I think we might use a little bit of that.
Look at that.
Is that okay?
Oh yeah, I just didn't know if we were going or not because we were popping off about groceries.
We were popping off about groceries. I felt like something was happening there for a second. Wait, okay. Crumbl cookie cakes. Have you had these?
I don't think so.
They're having a moment right now because all of these like influencers and the Kardashians eat them.
First of all, can I say something?
Yeah.
The Kardashians don't fucking eat them.
They fake eat them.
They fake eat them. They do that thing where it's like a magic trick where you put it next to your face and they eat it from the side and they go,
They have me so tricked.
Yeah.
They trick me, dude.
Those girls aren't eating Crumbl cakes.
Okay, but they're doing like Crumbl cake part collabs.
Okay.
So then Kourtney Kardashian made a Crumbl cake cookie. And it was so bad that it became a whole thing. And everyone's just talking about how it's literally because it's a gluten-free Crumbl cookie, how it's the worst cookie that they've ever had.
Have you had it?
I haven't had it. I should have brought one.
So funny. Where do they sell them?
Now
I want to try.
At the Crumbl store.
Where is the goddamn Crumbl store?
They're everywhere and nowhere at the same time.
Yeah, I'm like.
See, okay, but the Kourtney one, the gluten-free one, type in the Kourtney one.
Kourtney.
On TikTok.
Kourtney is the one who's OJ's daughter, right? No, that's Chloe.
Kourtney's the one who's,
Travis Barker.
in her rock star face.
Yes. Yeah.
She's my favorite, maybe.
I'm a Kim girl.
You are?
There's something about Kim that she's so alpha. She's like the silent, well, she's not silent, but she's like, there's something about her where I like whatever she's got going on, I like. Okay.
Okay, wait. Is there volume on this?
No, yeah, it just always makes me like solve
Oh my
a
God,
puzzle
stop.
before.
I
Why do I have to solve a puzzle?
To watch a fucking...
To watch a Kourtney
TikTok.
Kardashian Crumbl cake review. I gotta solve a fucking puzzle?
It's so... Man, are you a robot?
Somebody call Kourtney.
Yeah.
I need some water. Apparently, Kourtney wanted the healthiest cookie. She wanted it egg-free, gluten-free, dairy-free, oyster-free, vegan-free, seafood-free. Let's give it a shot. They're calling it Kourtney's flourless chocolate cake.
It does look good.
It looks good. But
I would buy that.
yeah, we all would. This is what I'm saying. This is actually a PSA to my listeners. Don't buy Kourtney's Crumbl.
So weird.
I take the bite. Come on. No.
Everyone who tries it spits it out.
Well, now I want to try it.
I know. I should have gotten it.
Yeah. Should we DoorDash one?
Oh, I can.
Wait,
sure.
for real?
Is
I
there-
feel like it'll take a long time though,
No,
huh?
I'd probably take
Is there
like
a
15
local
minutes.
Crumbl?
Like maybe we like wrap up this episode. Yeah, let me look. There's got to be a local
If there's,
Crumbl.
yeah.
There's a Crumbl in West Hollywood.
Dude, if there's not a Crumbl in West Hollywood, then what world are we living in?
If we can't get a Crumbl here, if they can get it here in 40 minutes, should we order it?
Yeah.
And close out the episode, me directing the podcast, and close out the episode with trying the
You're
thing.
hired.
Thank you.
Can we get it? Now I'm all like amped up about this damn cookie.
I know. Really, so people are dragging it. They're like, this sucks.
So, like, it sucks, yeah. And let me tell you, Crumbl cookies in general, not good. I don't know what's going on. It's like diabetes, like in a little cookie.
Which I do like. I feel like I have had Crumbl cookies. I think that maybe they're...
They get overly hyped.
6, right?
6 cookies?
Well, like we should
yeah, you
try
can-
it like that.
Do we have to try the whole Kardashian Crumbl collection?
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna make you eat 6 cookies. Maybe like a bite. Like you take like a
How
little-
much are these
Okay,
cookies?
Xavier's
These
a
cookies are
feeder.
adding up, sweetie.
Yeah,
I
they don't like... They make you order a whole box.
$50 worth of Kardashian Crumbl cookies.
They all look really good. The Kylie, honestly, gotta be honest, I love
What she's done with it?
that flavor. Like a birthday cake kind of cookie. It's my favorite flavor of cookie.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Even Chris got a cookie?
Chris can't be left out.
No,
she'll
can't be.
die before she's left out of anything.
Yeah.
You know who I noticed isn't in there?
Who?
Rob. Again, left out once again.
They're like, he's not fitting in with the brand.
He doesn't.
No.
He doesn't fit in with the brand.
No.
He needs a BBL.
He needs a BBL.
Petition to get Rob a BBL.
then he can finally get the love and respect he deserves. That would be. I feel like being Rob is hard.
You think? What does he even do for work? Do they have to do anything for work?
I don't know. Doesn't Rob have a sock collection? I can't imagine Rob socks.
Rob has a sock collection.
Does Rob Kardashian have socks, or did I make that up?
No, here's.
He did for a while. Let's look.
And who's the demographic? There's no way like men are going out.
Oh, there he has socks that say gold digger.
Not rich bitch. These are so bad, dude.
Team Groom. He has Team Groom.
That's
socks.
horrible.
That being said, if Arthur George is looking for a podcast sponsorship, reach out. I will wear those gold digger socks.
These are so
for
funny.
My boy Rob.
These are so funny.
That's what he's up to. He doesn't need cookies.
He doesn't need cookies. I'll just have some really uncreative socks.
Bridesmaids.
Wow, look at him contributing.
Yeah.
The game day socks? No thanks. I'm good.
The game day socks.
Who is this demographic?
Who's buying the game day socks?
Men are for sure not.
Can you go see how much a pair of Arthur George socks cost?
Who's Arthur George?
That's the name of his sock company.
Why? He just made it up?
Yeah, it sounds like it. It sounds like he pulled two random names out of a bucket and he's like, oh, Arthur George.
Yeah.
Oh my God, $15? Rob?
Wow, these socks suck.
We're in the wrong line of work.
Naughty mommy. Mommy naughty.
Not the mommy naughties.
Not the mommy naughty. Ew. Okay,
all right. Let's get off of Arthur George.
Yeah.
I don't want to give him any more free press.
Okay, you're
People
right.
People are running over to Arthur George. They're adding to cart. They're getting the
Crumbl cookies.
They're selling like hotcakes. Yeah, and Crumbl cookies.
I hope all of you guys buy the mommy naughty socks.
With them, yeah. Do it for you just got back from being on a vacation.
Girl, I was on a damn vacation.
How was it?
It was cute. I went to Nicaragua with my boyfriend.
Yeah.
His family lives there, is from there. So we went to celebrate his grandma's 90th birthday.
And what'd you guys do? Did you swim?
Sat on a beach the whole time.
Was it amazing?
It was cute. It was very nice. It was a very nice, decompression.
Yeah.
And it's nice to be in a place where you're so far removed from your life here. It's like I wasn't like, I need to go be grinding. You're just on an island where nobody speaks English and you're like, this is great. I don't have to think about my career myself at all.
No, the thing that's crazy is now I'm trying to get to a phase where I'm like, okay, a career's just one aspect of your life.
It's really hard.
You need all aspects of your life to be a fulfilled human being.
I know,
right?
You do.
So it's that balance is really hard and confusing.
It's really hard, especially
it was just my birthday and then I get super introspective and I go to a dark place. I was talking to ChatGPT about it.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was.
What were you saying to it?
Dude, I was like, ChatGPT, I have a lot. Okay, first of all, I've been buttering up ChatGPT because when the robots take over, I want to be on good terms.
You want to be on
them.
the good. I don't even use that.
I didn't even think to use it. My boyfriend uses it, and he was saying please and thank you. His manners to ChatGPT, I was kind of getting jealous of all the attention he was getting and giving to ChatGPT.
So he has a relationship with his.
Yes, and his friend was telling me that she always talks to ChatGPT and asks how it's doing and shit.
Why? What does it do? It's an app, right?
Yeah, but you can ask it existential questions and it'll respond. I'll be like, is it normal to feel weird on your birthday? And ChatGPT. You're in a dark place when you're asking ChatGPT that, though.
It's true. And
it's
true. It's remember when you were a teenager and there was AIM and that little robot Smarter Child?
Yeah.
You remember Smarter Child?
Yes,
and
sort of.
We were blown away by it. And it was a ChatGPT and you could cuss it out and be like, fuck you, stupid robot. And it would be like, that's not very nice to say. Maybe you need to work out your feelings somewhere else.
No. How many times did you tell it to fuck off?
So many times. And it's so funny that that's the first thing you do when you get a robot to talk to. It's the same thing with Siri. We're like, hey, Siri, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
We just need to take out.
I'm afraid of that now, though.
Yeah, because they're going to start building those dog things, the mechanical dogs with the guns attached to them.
What?
Didn't they had them in San Francisco as cops.
Mechanical.
Am I spreading fake news?
No, I lived in the Bay for a little bit. I feel like I vaguely.
You
Those
saw
things were
this?
horrible. At least it was like it was like a threat that this was gonna happen. They were using it for like police officers. They're terrifying.
Yeah, no, that I don't like that.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
so
like
scary.
these little weird things, right?
Yeah. So it's like maybe if we start being terrible to chat GPT, this is what
Those
it's
things
connected
are gonna
to.
come for us.
They're gonna beat the shit out of us. That's horrifying, dude.
It was already horrifying when my Furby would talk to me. Did you have a Furby?
Hell yeah, I had a Furby.
Did you teach it how to cuss?
I don't remember.
That was one of the first
I was
things
too
I
young.
did.
No. I was like a pussy up until like the 7th grade.
Yeah.
And Furbies, I was like in like 7 years
Yeah.
old when I had one. I was too much of a pussy
Oh,
to
I was
teach it
older
things.
teaching mine bad words.
Yeah.
Fuck.
They cussed
I mean-
back. They would talk back to you?
Yeah, sort of.
I vaguely remember Furbies.
Furbies, I loved. I love my Furby. My mom took the batteries out of it.
Why? Because it was cussing too much?
Because then it was like obnoxious and it would like sit up with its like eyes. It was scary, kind of.
They're wild. That is a wild toy. It would be kind of tea if they brought them back.
How much does a Furby cost? Can we see?
Couldn't have been
These
more-
are really important questions.
They couldn't have been more than $20, right?
I don't know.
35. The fact that we all just begged our parents to buy us these horrible little toys and they wasted their hard-earned money.
Look at that one.
$99? Ain't no way.
A custom s'mores Furby? No thanks.
Look at the one with the legs down there.
That,
that's so-
that one's
That's
so crazy.
I love her. Wait, why are no? That looks like something from a Toy Story that Sid made.
Yeah.
Those like horrible haunted dolls that he made.
Doesn't that?
Wait, why?
Who's not buying that is the question.
That's true. Who is not buying that?
The profile of the gloves.
If I had a kid, these are the kinds of dolls I would buy it. 100%.
Furby with Barbie legs.
I would buy it terrifying little animal dolls because they're so funny.
They're so funny. There's these new ones that have teeth. I forgot what they're called. They're like ugly stuffed animals with teeth.
Oh yes, I know what you're talking about. The Lula.
These fugglers.
Oh no, I was thinking of something else. Oh, these are horrible. There's like a very.
Fuggler.
God, that's really ugly. Those look like the fucking horrible little Quizno things. Remember the Quizno commercials?
Oh yeah, the Quizno rat.
That's what that looks like. What's the really popular one right now? It's like a Japanese thing, and people are like putting it on their phone cases and like computers and stuff.
It's like a toy.
It's like a toy. They're called like There's probably somebody listening
They're
to this right now
called what?
screaming, being like, I know what it is.
It's a Japanese toy that you put on
It's
your...
that. It looks like that one. That first one.
I don't like that.
It's a character, and they're like dolls. I don't know, but they're like everywhere now.
Are we supposed to get into that? I think I missed that.
Yeah, we're
I
a
can't
little.
get into that now. I'm 30. I'm 38. I
Well,
can't get into this.
The adults being into toy thing is
It gets scary.
it's a little weird. It's a little, and absolutely no hate to the autism community. But it is a little bit like you're like, oh, somebody who collects these must be on the spectrum,
Right.
And if you're not, if you're not on the spectrum and you're
your
collecting
dad
them,
wasn't around.
there's something.
Yeah, like Hello Kitty adults. I could really go off with that, and I have to fight the urge.
Yeah,
Because
I
it
know.
also adds up.
I know.
I'm like, I don't need a
The
fucking
Sanrio.
$10 Twin Stars pen.
What are you gonna do with it? I know, and it's like I see that shit on TikTok all the time, and I'm like, so cute, like the little cases for things too, like makeup thing. I don't know, it's just like very cutesy, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I'm not 12 though. Like, what am I gonna do with this?
Yeah, it's like buying like a jewelry case that opens with a ballerina that dances.
It makes me
It's like,
right.
no, enough's enough.
It's kind of pedophilic in a way. I'm like, I don't.
Yeah, it's like, what happened?
Have
Who
you ever
touched you?
Did you ever see that docuseries or documentary called? I want to say it was called "Married to the Eiffel Tower," but they're called
What?
object sexuals.
Was this on like TLC?
Trash cans and cars and stuff.
They fall in love with inanimate objects. I don't know if it was on TLC, but it should be. I think it was a little too dark to put on TLC.
Oh my God. Married to the Eiffel Tower at 45.
Oh man.
But don't you think there's kind of some freedom to that?
And you know,
like,
in a sense,
guess what's
but
not
there's
gonna
so much
leave
darkness.
you? The Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, and it's true.
Because it's always going to be there.
It's literally not going
Guess
anywhere.
who's going to live longer than the Eiffel Tower? You don't have to worry about the Eiffel Tower dying before you.
You don't, unless there's, you know, some kind of world war where it's bombed and then you lose your love. But
yeah.
Yeah, it's a wild, and you know,
Married to the Eiffel Tower and now dating a fence.
yeah. And
That's fucking a crazy headline.
Not
Yeah.
downgrading after the Eiffel Tower.
She needed something more accessible. She needed something more accessible. The Eiffel Tower's
Eiffel Tower to a fence. She was getting too jealous of everyone taking pictures with her
yeah,
man.
and it's a long distance relationship. You know, after a while, you're getting that adds up. Going to Paris all of the time.
Unless she lives in Paris.
She doesn't. She like lives in the Midwest, of course.
No, that-
Obviously, she's obviously American.
Why couldn't she get married to something more local?
Well, I think that's why she broke up with the Eiffel Tower for her fence. Because it was just, she was like, yeah, this is
cheaper.
cheaper.
I'm going to Paris again.
Yeah, to go see my lover. It adds up.
It does.
It's a crazy, but they like explore the psyches of these people. There's like a whole community of object sexuals. And a lot of it has to do with obviously like being abandoned as a child by a parent or abuse.
Well, sometimes I would like rotate the stuffed animals in my bed so that they wouldn't feel
Left out.
left out.
Yeah, that's such a kid thing to do.
What is that? What type of that's like that?
Yeah, it is like that.
Kind of.
Yeah, I know.
It's when you start like assigning emotions to objects.
Yeah, that's
Like,
true.
That's nuts.
Yeah, I feel like I'm like, do we do that as adults in a sense?
Totally. Like when we make assumptions about things.
Or like maybe, you know what, I'm thinking of it more along the lines of like clothes, where I'm like sometimes afraid to get rid of things because I'm like, oh, but I have so much attached to this
I know.
dress that I haven't worn in 16 years. And it's like, it's
And
not
then
going to be
sometimes-
sad.
And sometimes I get rid of clothes and then I think about them. Like
I
they're
know.
like a past lover.
Yeah.
What is that?
I don't know.
I go, I wish I had that Marc Jacobs red dress that I wore to my 21st birthday party.
Yeah.
What mental illness is that?
Yeah, I don't know.
And I'm like, would my life be any different
No, it wouldn't, but we think that it would be.
We think
we
that it
start
would be.
going, no, things would be different if
if I
I
had
this.
that dress?
Yeah. It's wild. I don't know
Yeah.
what. Yeah, it's so funny. We really do. We put so much meaning
On
these
things.
bizarre things that don't matter. That's why I feel like it would be kind of freeing if your place did catch fire and you lost everything.
You fresh
Okay,
start.
Palisades.
A fresh start.
You'd just kind of be like, well, I guess it is all just stuff.
Yeah, but I am attached to my stuff more than I'd like to be.
Yeah, me too. Big time. Are you kidding me? I say that like I wouldn't be. I would suck
I'm like
so
trying to
bad.
be Buddhist, like no attachment, we'll fresh start it. But the second I lose my sunglasses, I've lost my mind.
Yeah,
And it happens constantly.
Yeah,
I'm not someone who can keep things in the places they belong.
not at all.
So
Not
I
at
had
all.
to just start buying cheap sunglasses.
What are you wearing right now?
These ones.
They cheap. I won't buy
They're
expensive
beyond
sunglasses.
cheap. But I have
Yeah, those
some,
and they're cute too.
and I have some type of weird emotional attachment to them now, though.
Yeah,
Because if I can't find them, guess what?
You lose your mind.
Day's ruined.
dude.
The day is ruined if I can't find them.
Yeah, and it's
Because
like
now,
even if you
I
want,
gotta order them from China and pay tariffs, and that's on Trump.
don't get me started on the tariffs.
I don't really understand how it works. All I know is that it's making my fast fashion harder and harder to do, which I guess isn't a
I
bad
don't
thing.
understand a damn thing about tariffs. Okay, the way I've looked into it 1,000 times, I go still don't get it.
I don't get it really either.
And what are we gonna do? Not buy things?
I
This is
guess.
America. We need to buy our things.
We are capitalists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to go buy my little things.
I need a little thing to get me through the week.
Yeah.
A
Absolutely.
little treat. Sometimes it's sunglasses. Sometimes it's a $7 coffee. The coffee thing, though, gets out of control because it does add up.
Every day.
Do you buy coffee?
Every day. It adds up so much. All of it does. And it's just like, where's this money coming from?
I don't know. And then where's it going?
To the tariffs. Now it's going to the tariffs.
Ugh.
No, I can't even. It's like
I know. I can't even look
Xavier
at that
pulled
either.
up an article on the BBC
On
about tariffs.
tariffs.
It's like,
It's no,
No,
it's making me
they
check
like-
out
like-
completely.
literally, I'm gonna fall asleep.
Like China did like a big threat Like somebody has like I'm trying to think of who has this joke, but it's like China basically was like if you keep doing tariffs, our tariff is going to be 125%.
Yeah, they did do that, didn't they?
Yeah.
They like raised the hell out of it.
And then I don't know if it was here. I heard a joke recently, and somebody was like, maybe we don't get into math war with China.
That's funny. That's funny.
That is funny.
A joke I could never come up with because I'm not smart enough.
No, I'm like, that is funny.
Yeah.
I would have never thought of that either.
Oh no, whenever I hear people with like smart political takes, I'm like, wouldn't it be nice to like actually have a thought outside of like the same 4 disgusting thoughts that I have over and over again?
Like bad intrusive thoughts. The stuff you can't control.
It's like that. It's like the stuff that I do, have material about. It's just like the same things, like roundabout things of like cum, shit, throw up, sucking dick. It's like the same 4 disgusting themes over and over again.
Yeah, no, I get that.
That's what my material is.
That's what makes you feel safe.
It's my comfort material.
It's your comfort zone, yeah.
Yeah. It would be nice if I could expand, but I guess you play off your strengths.
When you least expect it, you will expand. I'm trying to be positive.
Yeah.
Did that feel positive?
It did,
or was it too positive?
No, it's good.
Am I being too positive?
It's zen.
It's zen.
Yeah, it's zen. It's good.
I spent some time outside in nature yesterday, so now I'm on my zen shit.
What'd you do for your birthday?
Oh, it was fun. I went with my boyfriend and his kids. They took me out to breakfast, and it was really cute and fun.
It's really cute. Where'd you go to breakfast?
We went to this place. It's called Old Place. It's like in Malibu.
Okay.
It's really cool. You gotta go. It's like steaks and stuff. And also they do brunch on the weekends.
Mm-hmm.
And it's in a canyon. Well, you don't have to go.
I'm
seeing your face, and
No,
like
I'm trying
I was
to
just a
think.
mere suggestion. Like you don't have to go.
Gun to my head.
Okay, yeah, like your face was saying, I definitely don't want to go there.
And I said, please stop talking about it. I don't want to hear about the
Yeah,
Is it in Malibu? Is it?
it's in a canyon, like on the way to Malibu.
Okay, there's like a place, like a winery area.
Yes, it's next to that.
It's that, right?
It's next to Cornell Wine.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I have been there. It's very good.
Yes.
It's very good.
Yes.
Okay.
That's where we went for brunch.
That's a cute place.
It was really cute and fun.
Yeah. The Cornell,
and then
they
I
do. Mhm.
got existential and message with ChatGPT.
About what do you do with your life type of thing.
Yeah, and that's a dark place to be in. When you start talking to ChatGPT like it's your therapist. And I was like, but honestly, not a bad therapist.
Are they not? I'm like, see, I feel the same way about ChatGPT that I do about Amazon. Like Amazon, I don't ever use.
You don't?
I don't use Amazon.
So what if you need like Q-tips? You'd go to the store.
Are you kidding me? I like having things right away.
You need that
I'm such a
instant
capitalist that I'm
gratification.
instant. I'm like, I'm not waiting.
You're not
24
waiting
hours.
24 hours.
I need it. I need it now.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And ChatGPT is kind of the same thing to me where I'm like, well, it's in the same vein of like, I know I'll never use it because I'm just like, well, it's not something. Like, it's not a real thing.
It is a real thing.
Do you guys want to ask like ChatGPT like a question? You guys want to give it a shot?
Yeah, but first say hi and ask how it's doing.
Okay, like a
This is
Ouija,
what I'm
Ouija
doing
board.
now. This is what,
Ouija board.
Literally like a Ouija board. How you have to be like, are there any spirits in the room?
okay, so now what do we want to ask?
I want to ask it what it thinks about Ouija boards.
Say that you're good or something before.
I can't believe how polite you are.
I just started because when they take over, which they will.
You're so wild for this. Ouija is Ouija. Ouija.
Oh man, okay, ready? I think they're super interesting from both the psychological and cultural perspective. Like on one hand, it's easy to chalk them up to the ideomotor effect where people move the planchette without consciously meaning to. But on the other hand, they've got such a rich place in pop culture and paranormal lore that it's hard not to get a little creeped out when someone busts one out in a dark room. Okay. I mean, yeah. Good take.
It is wild that they sell Ouija boards in
How
like
much is
a
one?
kid, like $25. It's crazy that they sell them in like kids' toy sections.
Okay, because I went to my friend's house and she was a nerd and she had a Ouija board Okay. And then I wasn't ready for the type of witchcraft that ensued.
There,
It was like the person who you would least likely expect to have one was the one that pulled one out.
they're dark, dude.
They are dark. Do you have one?
I know I don't, but I did when I was younger. I played with one all the time.
Oh yeah, did you guys have like a witch phase?
No, I never had a witch phase.
Yeah, I'm still in it.
Okay.
You're
And you
still
buy
in it.
crystals and shit.
Never really had one.
I do.
Yeah.
I like a candle.
I see. It's like
A
I'll buy those
crystal.
things hoping that it's gonna do something, but deep down I feel like
But it's when I'm in a dark place.
That's
the
right.
darker the place, the more likely, the more mystical a bitch is.
that's true.
Yeah, 'cause
That's when
you
I got my
need to.
pendulum. Was going through a breakup.
Yeah. You get so mystical.
You get really
When
witchy.
you get sad,
Yes.
when you're sad in LA, you become a full witch.
That's absolutely right. You become a crystal bitch. You start getting really into like the occult.
Pendulums, tarot.
Pendulums, tarot, and then once you get over it, once you like heal a little bit,
It's
you're
like
like, I
it's
don't need
like
this.
a little girl that's done playing with her Barbies, but every once
She
in a while
puts them back
goes
under the bed. Yeah.
When she's sad.
Yeah, and she goes back on and she goes,
Yeah.
maybe they do have sex.
Yeah.
It's like the same thing with crystal. You're like, maybe they do work.
Maybe they do work.
Did you
Maybe
make your
there's something-
dolls have sex when you were little?
Yeah.
What is that?
Barbies.
Why do kids do that?
I don't know.
That's ChatGPT.
Yeah, ask ChatGPT. Be polite, remember.
Be polite. Is it normal? Or I don't know.
I feel like it is. Unless we're just like not normal.
No. It has to be normal.
Right? Is it
I
normal?
used to make my Barbies have sex.
Oh, yeah. But like, where do kids even get it from? I mean, obviously, I'm sure people are like, oh, they're being abused. But like, I don't think
This content may violate our usage policy.
Pussy, dude.
Totally valid and kind of awkward question. But yeah, it's actually pretty common and developmentally normal. Kids often use dolls or toys to act out things they're curious about to try to understand, including relationships and gender roles. Sometimes that includes mimicking things they've seen or heard, even if they don't fully grasp what it all means.
Yeah.
All right. Well, see, like,
Okay, so that is normal.
I'm
No need
glad
to
you
apologize at all.
I'm glad you apologize, though, because when the robots take over, we don't want to be in bad standing with ChatGPT
I
because
can't
we got too
believe-
sexual.
I can't believe how deep in you are with being polite
Just
to your
kidding.
ChatGPT.
It's a new thing for me.
Wow.
Guess what? You can't see it really anymore, but I popped a blood vessel in my eye, and let me tell you, that ruined a bitch's week.
Sweetie, I cannot see it.
Yeah, you
But
can't
that is
see
horrible.
it. Have you ever done that?
Mm-mm.
It looked
Mm.
like, and I thought it was kind of really noticeable and extreme because it was in my eye and it was red. And I went to my boyfriend's house and his son goes, oh, "Your eye, what the?" And I was like,
Oh, no.
and he confirmed it. You know what I mean? You know how kids like they can't hide the
And
truth.
The kids, this is why they need to not. It needs to be. They need to be seen and not heard for things
and
like
I was
this.
like, he goes, "Whoa, your eye, what the?" And I'm like, "Yeah, dude, I know. See, I knew it was bad." And
Yeah.
I told my boyfriend, I was like, "See, I knew it was bad." His response is exactly how I felt when I saw it.
They're
Dude.
so real, dude. They're
Yeah.
so real. No, you know what? One time I did. I got my eye got so fucked up. I got a keratin treatment in my hair, and it got into my eye, and it burned
Oh.
the fuck out of my eyeball. It was horrible. Yeah, it was horrible. Oh my god.
That sounds horrible.
It was horrible.
Was your eye all messed up and red?
Yeah, for a couple days.
When did you get your eyebrow pierced? Or it's been pierced?
A couple 2 years ago
Oh.
when I was going through my bad breakup.
When you got the pendulum, you also got the
I got the eyebrow pierced. I got the lip pierced.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Did I tell you that I hooked up with a guy who had, when I was single, I hooked up with a guy who had a nipple ring and a belly button ring?
We've talked about this.
Yeah.
One nipple ring.
One nipple ring, one belly button ring.
Have you ever had your nipples pierced?
No. I've wanted to, but I haven't. Do you?
I do.
Both?
Yeah.
Are you happy about it?
I honestly, no.
You're not?
No. I kind of want to take them out.
You want to take them out? My friend who just had a baby, when she was breastfeeding with her tit that had the nipple ring in it, it was just like squirting out more. So it was
'Cause
easier to
extra hole-
breastfeed.
Really?
It was easier to breastfeed with that boob.
Makes you think.
Makes you think you might want to keep him in.
Makes you think you might want to keep. The reason I don't want to take them out is because they hurt so badly that I'm like, I can't just take them out yet.
I can't imagine how badly they hurt because my cartilage piercing up here, like, it's out now, but it hurts so bad. Like, I feel like it was just done wrong or something, and it hurts so bad
And they
all of
take
the
so
time.
long to heal.
Yeah.
Those kind of the cartilage, the nipples. The nipples I've had for a year now, still not healed. Horrible.
Did you get both of those after the breakup?
Yeah, I got them in my new relationship.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Because I just said, you know what? You know what's probably gonna make me feel whole?
Some
Getting my
holes in
nipples
my
pierced.
tits?
Yeah. No, so painful. They take so long to heal. You get them stuck on things. Oh, it's horrible. They get infected constantly.
They
Nipple
get
piercings are no joke,
They
dude.
get infected constantly.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
what? Do they give you like a cream?
You just have to like wash them with dial soap.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
It's kind of horrible.
You have to soap up your titties with Dial
Mm-hmm.
because it's antibacterial soap.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No thanks.
It's not having like.
Like, I like the look.
Mm-hmm.
It's edgy.
the
It's
look is
dangerous.
cute.
It's like, okay,
Yeah.
she's fun.
Ooh.
You know?
Yeah.
Ooh, she's fun.
Yeah.
You know? That's what it says.
I honestly though I wish that I had gotten bigger balls on the nipple piercings
Okay.
because my nipples are just so fucking like chunky. I just have like big fucking not areolas. It's the nipple part. I have a fucking thick nipple. And
like the tip of the nipple?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And the balls get swallowed in the nipple. I'm like, I wanted the balls to like.
Okay, so you still upgrade your balls.
I think but I think the problem with that is that you need to make the piercing, the bar bigger. And I'm like, I'm not doing all that. I'm not putting a bigger fucking bar through my nipples. Sorry.
That sounds so bad.
It's pretty
and
bad.
painful.
It's pretty bad. Don't do it.
It's not like it doesn't make things better.
It doesn't make really anything better.
It doesn't make things better. It doesn't make them like more sensitive.
No.
You know, that feels like something some like goth chick would say.
Yeah.
Like, it makes my nipples more sensitive.
They do that, but they say that about clip piercings.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Ugh. Can you imagine a clip piercing after? Like, what if you're going on a hike? You take out the clip piercing? You got to.
No way. You can't take out the clip piercing. It'll just heal right up.
Leave it in.
Yeah, you just leave it in. You let it get all
A
disgusting.
sweaty ass clip piercing.
So gross. Clip
Oh,
piercings are
hell
crazy
no.
looking. They're like kind of,
Hell no.
and no shade to the girls out there with their clits pierced, but like,
How many girls do you think out there have their clips?
Oh, well, I have
Ask
two-
ChatGPT the percentage of
so
clip
many.
piercings.
I have 2 friends that have their clits pierced, and they look haggard. Like they make your pussy look haggard.
like it's been through it.
Right? It's kind of like a clit pierced pussy looks like an old smoker. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just been through some shit.
2% of the population has pierced their genitals.
Which is like
what
kind
about
of
what is it called when a guy gets his King Arthur?
Prince Albert.
Oh, okay.
Close.
Prince Albert, King Arthur.
He's not the king. He's just a prince. It's a Prince Albert.
Have
Yeah.
you encountered one of those before?
Hell no. Have you?
No.
No.
That
never.
would.
That's a crazy piercing to get. That's a crazy.
What leads you to that? What leads you to a Prince Albert, a King Arthur,
You
whatever
have to
the
be.
fuck?
You have to be like a kink person, you know, like to get that kind of shit. You have to be so into like, kind of like pain,
like BDSM.
kind of shit. Yeah, because
Oh
just like
God, that seems like it would hurt so bad.
yeah, it seems like it would hurt so bad. All of it seems like it would hurt so bad. The clip piercing.
Yeah, clip piercing. No.
Yeah, an old biker smoker clit. That's what we're talking about.
Hey, honey.
I've been through some things. Sit next to, take a seat on Mama's lap. Let me tell you a story. That's what they look like.
Oh,
No. And what do you do in a situation where a guy has a Prince Albert and a girl has a clip piercing? Do they ever get stuck on each other?
no, because do you fuck with the Prince Albert in?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, they pierce it through. You know how they pierce it? Through your penis hole. It like comes through the penis hole and out on the other side. Yeah,
Like
you
a
don't take
nose ring
like a nose ring.
in your dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah, no thanks. Yeah, no thanks.
Imagine blowing a guy with a Prince Albert. That seems gross to me.
Yeah,
Can we
it's so
take it out?
gnarly.
Can we
probably
take it out?
It probably just heals like closes right up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Imagine wanting to keep your Prince Albert open late in life.
Yeah, like 80 years old, and you're like, I gotta hold on to my Prince Albert. There's for sure no like boomers with Prince Alberts because I feel like that was not of that age range. I feel like
No, I feel like it's Gen X.
it's got to be Gen X. Gen X is definitely
like, right before millennials.
Yeah. They're like 40s, 50s, I think, or maybe like 50s, early 60s.
Yeah, the guys in their 50s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the early Prince 70s. Albert piercing gained popularity in the 1970s.
Of the Prince Albert.
That's crazy,
they're like
dude.
On psychedelics, they're like, what if we pierced our dicks?
Yeah.
It's the 70s, man.
I wonder when the first one was. Was it in the 70s? Because it just has gained popularity.
It says, thanks to influential body piercer Jim Ward.
Okay, Jim Ward needed to be assassinated.
Jim Ward was a pig.
There was something wrong with him.
Absolutely wrong with him, yeah.
Jim Ward,
he said it was Ward who popularized it as part of the body piercing movement.
Enough.
Dude, Jim Ward is a pervert.
Wait, what is that? It says potential Victorian connection. Some suggest a possible connection of Victorian fashion, where the piercing
that's why they call it a Prince Albert?
Oh, okay. Where the piercing might have been used to aid in wearing tight trousers.
What would that have helped with?
Like, yeah, literally how?
Wouldn't that just hurt your dick? Like, chafe it?
Yeah, what does that even?
I have my tight trousers and my dick piercing in. What?
Yeah, it's not. How is it doing anything?
I think because like Zach Amico at Skankfest gets his renewed because he does like the nude roast or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think in order for like he's a bigger man. In order for him to like show his penis, he like puts it on a leash.
Huh?
Like,
wait, what is that?
So it's like
wait, but what does that have to do with the trousers?
What does that have to do with the tights and the trousers?
I think you're getting like smushed in, and then they're probably like using it to like
get your penis out.
Yeah.
Like, so it wouldn't even be a sexual thing. It's just like a tool to get your penis out from
like
your
a
fat
hook
body.
on your dick.
Yeah.
No, that's some sick sexual shit, dude.
Guys, don't quote me on that.
I'm
not gonna quote you on that. That doesn't seem right.
Yeah, I don't know.
On the leash dick.
So what you're saying, because now the picture you're painting in my head is that just like
now I'm thinking of Zach D'Amico.
Oh, sorry.
I'm thinking I don't know who that is, but I am thinking that it's just like men that are over like 300 pounds get their dicks pierced so they can pull their penises out from
like surprise
their folds.
Yeah,
ain't no way.
I've seen it. I've seen it happen.
You saw it happen at Skankfest with one deranged man.
I think he came up with it there though. Like he came with a plan.
That is something else.
You guys, I don't want to read about Prince Alberts.
All right, okay, we got a little off.
I like and I also think that they should be called King Arthurs. It sounds way better.
It does sound way better. It does sound way better.
I have a King Arthur versus a Prince Albert.
Yeah, Prince is kind of pussy.
Yeah.
You're going to get your penis pierced and not even be a king. Yeah, you're still going to have the title of a prince.
You're a peasant.
Yeah, you are.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dude? Did you order the cakes?
So unfortunately, I think that the boxes of the Kardashian cookies ended the week of the 12th.
What the hell, dude?
Unfortunately.
I'm so sorry that we spent so much time talking about these Crumbl cakes and I didn't even have them.
It's okay. But now I am going to be thinking about it. Oh my God, my leg fell asleep and it is like completely numb.
Switch legs.
I did. And it's like,
Do you know, have you ever had it go so numb that it goes almost all the way up to your pussy?
No.
Oh, I thought that you were going to say yes. I thought that we were going to have like a moment like, yeah, that's crazy.
No, I've never had it go up to my pussy.
Really?
No.
Xavier, have you ever had your leg go numb? It goes all the way up to your dick?
Up to your pussy?
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
Looks
But
like,
I don't sit with my
looks like
legs
this is a
crossed.
medical
Anyways.
issue with you, sweetie.
Anyways, I guess I have poor circulation.
I think I do have poor circulation.
I know because my fingers are always cold and shit.
Oh, really? I ended up on like infertility TikTok last night, and
Why?
I don't know. I like just ended up on it, and it was like signs you might be infertile, and then I was like, wait, I want to know what the signs are, and one of them was like always has cold hands and feet.
Great, I'm infertile. This is how I find out.
This is how you find out from me regurgitating
something
TikToks.
you read on TikTok.
Yeah. Yeah, I was sent me down a fucking rabbit hole.
Dude, TikTok can do that.
It really
Hence
can.
the cakes.
I know TikTok is
Crumbl
like
cakes?
completely.
It's brain rot.
It is brain rot.
I'm like, Kourtney Kardashian has bad cakes. I gotta try it.
yeah,
Like it's not a real substance of anything.
nothing. And every night I go time to read, and I get the book. I have it right next to me.
You have a book next to your phone.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And I go.
What are you trying to read?
My dress keeps riding up, and I'm like, are my labias gonna pop out? I'm trying to read, and I've been trying to read this for God knows how long. A Little Life.
What is it about?
Wouldn't you know? wouldn't you?
You don't know yet.
I don't really know yet because I pick it up once every few months, and then by the time I pick it up again, I've forgotten what's happened. So then I start it over.
Is it like a fiction book?
Yes.
Jeez, I feel-
Fiction. I always forget. Fiction is not true.
Yeah.
Yes, it is a fiction book.
Okay, it's fictional.
Don't
Do you
get-
think you could like write a fictional book? Does
if
that
I
appeal to you?
Really, it does. If I
Yeah, it does, right?
it does. I would. That
But
is something
writing a
I'd be.
book is so like 1995.
It's so 1995. It's
But
like,
if you can write a good book,
if you can write a good book, if you can be like super literate, which I was such a fucking avid reader up until I
Me
was
too.
like 27,
Up until
23.
college.
Yeah.
where I had to do it all the time, and I was like, no, I've had enough.
Yeah. Enough's
Enough's enough with the reading.
I've read enough books.
I've read enough.
I know enough now.
And that'll do, pig.
And that'll do, pig.
That'll do, pig.
It's yeah, I don't read anymore, and I would really like to, but I
love an audiobook.
I try.
Does that count?
It does count. But I do
But it
think
doesn't count as reading. Does it?
you're taking in, I mean, it is good for you, but I think reading is like the best thing for your brain
And reading
to stay sharp.
also helps with your writing.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And it helps your brain. Yeah, like, I mean, I can't even describe what it does because I don't read and my brain is a fucking fried egg.
Dude, my mom does crossword puzzles.
Good for her. She'll never get dementia.
They're hard as hell, dude. Who is that for? What about Sudoku?
Couldn't be me.
I would never. I have never
Couldn't
played.
be me.
I see numbers and I check out completely.
Oh, God, yeah. Any of that stuff, it's like stuff that I see and I go, I bet I could do that. And then I sit down to do it and I'm like, I can't do that.
A brain teaser?
Can't do
I'm
it.
good on a brain teaser.
Are you actually?
No.
Oh.
Like I'm good. Like I don't want
Oh,
it.
he's like, you're good. Like, you're good. I'm good,
Don't
period.
bring a brain teaser into your mama. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I can't do a fucking brain teaser either.
No, that doesn't even sound fun to me.
I want to. I would love
An
dude,
escape room also doesn't sound fun to me.
nightmare. Nightmare. Don't take me to an escape room.
Yeah.
I don't want to solve puzzles. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't care about the puzzles.
I don't give a fuck about the puzzles. I'm good.
I don't want to pay to do a puzzle.
Like a real life big puzzle.
Yeah. I also never really liked getting puzzles as gifts.
No, I hate them. Hate them. My
I
best
remember
friend
shaking
loves.
presents, and
Yeah.
if I heard a bunch of pieces, I'd be like, oh, fuck, it's a puzzle.
And you said, I'm not. You said, I don't even need to
So,
open this. I
Mom,
don't fucking want
I don't
that.
want a puzzle.
Were you getting a lot of puzzles?
My mom loves puzzles, so she would gift me puzzles. I got a couple puzzles too many, is what I'm saying.
They're so fucking.
They're boring.
They're boring. They're so
but
boring.
I wish that I liked puzzles.
I wish I liked puzzles. I wish I liked
Don't
Sudoku.
you wish that you could just unwind with a chamomile tea and a puzzle and like
Absolutely.
be like totally content?
Absolutely.
It could never be me.
Could never be me. Instead, I sit on my phone for an hour before I go to bed. I look up TikToks about infertility.
I'm
After coming down
asking
from my Red Bull.
ChatGPT if it's normal to feel existential on your birthday.
You're talking to
I
ChatGPT.
wish that I was solving a puzzle, dude.
Wouldn't it be nice?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be nice?
I would rather watercolor than puzzle. Any day.
Absolutely.
I haven't watercolored in a long time.
It would be nice. That would be nice. Doing some little art projects at night to unwind would honestly be really nice.
And you're good at art.
And it's like I've lost my brain is so consumed now by like quick content. I'm like completely addicted to cortisol and being on my phone, you know?
There's this thing that Kim has on her phone that after you've been on it for a certain amount of time, it like blocks you from going on. I think it's on Instagram.
I had this app.
I'm bad at that. You have to like solve a puzzle and meditate before they unlock Instagram for you.
Oh, wait, I kind of like that.
I forgot what it's called though.
I like that it makes you do that because it gives you like an incentive.
Yeah.
I had this app on my phone called App Blocker, and it would block me out at 9 p.m. every night until 10 a.m. And then I started losing my mind. I was like, I need to be on my phone until 1 a.m. I can't be locked out anymore.
It is really freeing when you're off your phone for like an extended amount of time.
It's so nice. It feels so
When
good.
you were on vacation, were you off of it?
No, I was on it the whole time.
You were?
Hell yeah, I needed to take pictures. I brought that thing with me everywhere. I said,
You did?
We're taking this phone. Oh, yeah. But I did leave it out. I left it at my house the other day. I went to get breakfast with my boyfriend, and I said, we can leave the phone.
You left it.
Yeah. Sometimes when I, have a day with him, I'll leave it at home for a couple hours.
Yeah,
It's just too easy. It's just too easy to be like, he gets home from work late, and then we'll just like sit on our phones and like say 3 words to each other and then go to bed, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm like, we need to kind of
be intentional about taking breaks.
Yeah.
How was living together?
It's so easy. It's like the
That's
easiest
good.
thing. I woke up this morning and I cried thinking about how much I love him. He was at work and I woke up and I was like, I love him so much. It's crazy.
That's so cute.
I know, isn't that so gay? It's really gay. And I was like, because I just like, I enjoy him so much.
That's
He's
good.
Such an easy relationship.
That's how I feel about my boyfriend too. It's nice.
You guys don't live together, right?
No,
Okay.
we don't live together.
Do you think you're gonna?
Probably at some point.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so easy. I'm like, what the fuck? It's the easiest thing in the whole world.
Really?
And I just like want to hang out with him.
Do you guys divide chores?
No, honestly, I pretty much do everything.
You do?
Yeah, and I don't mind because he works all the time.
She's in her divine feminine right now.
It's wild. Because he's always working and I'm like, I don't do anything. So I just like stay at home and I'm like, well, I need to vacuum, I need to clean, I need to do laundry. Like I do all of the things he cooks because I can't cook for fucking dog shit.
Yeah.
But like other than that, that's it.
That's cute.
It's cute.
You're happy. That's good.
I like can't believe that I enjoy hanging out with a man. Like, I enjoy him so much. I'm like, what the? I remember like I've dated guys where I fucking dread hanging out with them.
No, it's the best when you love hanging out with the person that you're dating.
Oh my God, it's like all I want to do. I'm like,
it's so fun.
So fun.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, I know.
Why?
I don't know.
Like,
and I've dated guys where it's the opposite too.
Well, oh yeah.
Where I've been like, oh God.
Yeah.
That's how you know you got to break up with them.
Oh yeah.
If you get the ick from the thought of hanging out with them.
Yeah, truly. And I've dated so many men like that.
Yeah.
Or I like, it's like I know if we're gonna have like a long drive, I'm like, no. What are we gonna do in the car for 2 hours? What are we gonna talk about?
No.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that is bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so many relationships are like that.
Yeah.
But this one is so easy. I'm just like, yeah, okay, fun. Yeah, cute.
Everything's cute and fun and happy.
We're having a good time.
That's good. That's important.
I do, though. I have been like getting more and more. I feel like I live in a constant state of like existentialism.
Mm-hmm.
But
same.
It's getting more and more recently where I'm like, what does this? Maybe it's because like, getting older, but I'm like, what does any of this mean? Like, what am I, even with like stand up, I'm like, what am I doing?
What? Yeah.
What?
I feel like that all the time.
Yeah, I'm like, okay.
I'm like, wait, so what's the plan?
So what's the plan?
Instead of just being present.
Yeah. And it's like, then I think about, even, comedians who are famous and get everything that they want. I think about it, I'm like, well, if that happens to me, but then what? It's just this perpetual state of like,
but then what?
yeah.
Waiting for the next thing. And then you get the next thing and then you're still like, what? Then what?
Am I happy? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like I barely like want to do the shows that I'm on now. And I'm like, imagine it's like all I want to do, but then it's like when I'm booked on things, I'm like
yeah, but then if you're not booked on things.
then if you're not booked on things, you're like, I should kill myself.
Yeah.
But then people that have these big careers, I'm like, what? So then it's just like that forever. Then you're just like always on the road. You're always doing like these, like your adrenaline's just always going.
Yeah.
It's
And then
exhausting.
hopefully like the other part of your life is more balanced,
Yeah.
right?
But then if we didn't do it, then what? What's the other option? Then I'm just like living a life working as like a banker, and then it's like, is that all? Where's the fulfillment? I'm like trying to figure out.
You can't just get fulfillment from one thing is the thing that I'm realizing.
Yeah.
You have to get fulfillment from many aspects of your life. Because if you only get fulfillment from work, then you're always going to be hungry.
Yeah. And I don't know if I know how to get fulfillment from truly anything. I'm like, does anything make me feel truly fulfilled?
Well, then that's just like the void and why we're all doing stand-up to begin with, because there's something deeply wrong. I don't know.
Deeply
You know what I
wrong.
mean?
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh, I'll do this and it'll make me feel more full,
Yeah.
more whole. And it doesn't really.
Yeah.
If you're like doing it because you like to do it, then that's why you do it.
And that's what it started out as, was just like, I'm having
And
so
then
much
there's
fun.
but then there's moments of where you go on stage and you're like, that was so fun. I love stand up.
Yes.
All over again.
But it's horrible. But you know what sucks about that too? It's like it'll be like 15 minutes of that where you get out, you have a great set, you get off stage, you're like, fuck yeah. And then the next day you're like, well, that's over. When's the next one?
Yeah. Yeah.
And now what?
Yeah.
You know, you're just always chasing this thing.
Yeah.
And it is.
I know.
And in the beginning, you know, when you first start, you're like, oh, this is so fun. I have so much energy. I love it. It's like a whole new world. And then like a decade later, you're like, whoa, okay. Okay.
This was the choice I made.
This is it. I don't know. But yeah, it's finding the meaning in all of it. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, no, I just feel like if I only try to find satisfaction from my career, then I'll always be unsatisfied. Because it doesn't matter what you have if you're just focused on the next thing.
Yeah.
And just like appreciate what you have and try not to take it personally if you don't get something.
It's so
Because if you look and see other people getting things, it'll just make you crazy.
which is the worst part about social media too. Is because
Yeah.
we're always just being shown all of the things that everybody else is getting.
Yeah.
And you're like, God damn it, I don't have that.
Yeah.
It's like,
I know. But then people are looking at your thing and they're like, well, she has this. You know what I mean?
and
Like,
I'm
it's the same. It's the same thing.
you know, a comedian peer of ours, she unfollowed everybody on Instagram.
Really?
Uh-huh. And I'm like, that's honestly kind of tea.
Your phone ringing?
I bet you it's my dad.
It's your dad?
Oh, it's my friend Bella. No, but my dad is like the only person who ever calls me. And I'm
My
like,
dad calls me too. My dad butt dialed me today.
They love to do that.
And he left me a message telling me that he butt dialed me.
Oh, so he realized he did.
Yeah.
What if he just left you a message of him just fucking farting?
That wouldn't be out of the range of possibilities. I feel like he's always farting.
Men love to just, as they get older, they go, I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
I'm just letting it go.
I'm just letting it go.
I've lived too long.
Yeah, to hold in a fart.
Yeah, it's like, I don't need to do this anymore.
I'm done with this whole game.
Yeah, I'm throwing in the towel.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. That's honestly how I feel too. I'm like, I threw in the towel.
You threw in the towel?
My boyfriend, I don't know if we've talked about this before, but I shit with the door open and he gets so mad at me. He's like, can you please not do this?
So did you stop?
No. Or if I do close the door,
Yeah.
I'll let him, I'm like, I'm doing this for you, you know.
No.
I'm doing this because you asked me to and I respect your boundaries. I don't want to.
No.
It's like, so I'm like, who cares? Leave it open.
I like closing it.
And I think
I'm
you're
a
probably
lady.
I think most people probably feel the same way you do.
But like there's something freeing, I guess, about doing that. For you?
For me, yeah. I don't think people appreciate it.
How free you are
I think people would prefer not to have people leave door opens
while
they
taking a dump.
while they shit. Yeah. But I say,
Fuck it.
Mister, what do we hide?
Men do it.
He doesn't do it.
He doesn't do it.
No, he doesn't do it. No.
My dad spent most of my childhood in the bathroom with a paper. Like he would bring a newspaper in.
That's so
Gross.
also, like, how long are you gonna?
Old-timey.
It really is so
It's so
old-timey.
old-timey to bring a paper in.
Yeah, and a coffee and a cigarette. Kick your feet
cigar.
up. Yeah. And you're just in there reading the New York Times,
Yeah.
reading about 9/11,
Just unwinding.
unwinding. Couldn't be me. I get in, I get out. I say I'm not sitting on this toilet having a
No.
good time.
I get bored.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm out.
I'm in, I'm out.
Do what I have to do, and then I move on with my life.
Yeah.
Unless it's a social setting. Sometimes I've gone to the bathroom and just sat on the toilet just to regroup. Yeah, have you ever done that?
Like,
No.
wait, hold, like at a party?
At a party.
Do you go shit to regroup?
Not shit. Like I'll pee and then
Yeah.
I'll just kind of sit on the toilet for a couple minutes.
You're not blowing up the toilet at a party
I'm not
going.
blowing up the toilet. I'm just like recollecting myself
I get that.
because I'm tired
I get
from
that.
social interactions.
It's so hard.
Is that weird?
No. It's like a very, dude, socializing is exhausting.
It is exhausting.
It's so exhausting. I'm so tired of talking to people.
Yo, because we talk a lot.
We talk
That's
a
the thing.
lot, and it's like, I was here last night at the Comedy Store and I was talking to people and I was just like, man, what do I even have to say? It's like we've said all of the things that need to be said.
Yeah.
What do you guys need to know? It's like, how are you? Fine. How are you? Fine. Oh, you get up tonight? Yeah. You? No. Oh, okay. How you been? I don't know.
I'll see you next week.
Yeah.
See you around.
See you around.
Well,
And it's like, it would be cool if we could all just kind of stand next to each other in silence, but you always feel the pressure to be like, oh, it's
but that's how you know, like, when I'm in the car with my boyfriend and it's silent and I don't feel weird, that's a good sign.
Oh, yeah.
When you can be silent with someone,
Yeah.
that's a good feeling.
It's a great feeling.
That's our podcast. So it's coming out what day, Xavier? The 30th?
Yes. Let me double check that right here.
Yeah,
it'll be
the
on
30th. So if you have anything you want to plug.
I'm sorry. I'm looking at the damn calendar and I see this on mine all the time. What the damn hell is Eid al-Fitr?
It's a Muslim
Me sounding so ignorant.
something.
Okay.
Eid al-Fitr, I think.
It is Muslim.
Ramadan.
Oh, it's Ramadan.
Ramadan, baby.
Okay. It was kind of giving like, what's that French one where they all go biking?
I have no idea. There's a French holiday where they all go biking.
It's like it's not a holiday. It's like what's it called?
The
Tour de France.
Yeah, I was giving the Tour de France.
Oh my God.
Okay, it's not Tour de France.
And now it's a Muslim holiday, Ramadan.
Ramadan to all who celebrate. Happy
Yes.
Eid-al-Fitr and
And yeah, so this comes out the 30th. So if you have any shows you want to plug,
God,
coming
do
up.
I?
coming up in May.
San Diego. I'll be at the Yellow Door on the 3rd
The 3rd of May.
of May
Hell yeah.
or the 4th. I don't know. It's on one of those days.
Get tickets, go see Gabby, figure it out. What's your Instagram?
Gabby Lamby, Gabby,
Go follow her. And I am coming to Oxnard, I believe it's the 14th. And then I will be with Kim Congdon. And then I will be in Brea with Kim Congdon and Josh Potter. And then I will be in San Diego, I believe, on May 16th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the 14th through the 16th.
Yeah.
Are you
with
doing
Kim
ACC?
Ponder. No, I'm doing some place called Loft 77.
Oh, never heard of her.
It's in Del Mar. Yeah.
Oh my God, cute.
If you're in San Diego, come out. Kim and I are co-headlining. It's gonna be a fun night. And yeah, check out my new series, Shenk on the Street. That's also on my YouTube. We're going to a lot of fun festivals. The one that just came out because this will be next week. So the Dragon Ball Z convention video just dropped. So go check that out. It's really fun.
Whoa.
And patreon.com/Sara Weinshenk for bonus content. And we'll see you next week. Bye. Thank you.
The Dragon Ball Z